This is the trauma bonding lexicon. Trauma bonding perpetrators know that they are toxic by their own definitions. You need to keep in mind that you may become a target. Do not ever trust them with any of your personal secrets, because when the time is right, they'll weaponize that information and use it against you. And they will only reveal what they are doing to a few insiders. Insiders are others who, like them, make a game out of lies, deception, and deceit. Matthew 7 verse 6 makes it plain. Do not throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and attack you with them. You, my friend, must become fully self-aware. You must become aware of your social, psychological environment. I'm going to give you a few words and definitions to stimulate your mind and give you some awareness of this manosphere and the people in it. First word, sophistry. That's the use of fallacious arguments, especially with the intentions of deceiving. A sophist is a person with clever but fallacious arguments. Specious. Specious is superficially plausible but actually wrong. It's misleading in appearance, especially misleading by attractiveness. Fallacious. Fallacious is erroneous, false, wrong, fabricated, distorted, made up, bogus, phony. Facetious. Facetious is treating a serious issue with deliberate, inappropriate humor, like making fun of you. Flippant, whimsical. Hypergamy. Hypergamy is the act of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of higher social or educational background. Misandry. Misandry is the hatred of, contempt for, or prejudice against men. Misogyny. Misogyny is dislike of, contempt, or ingrained prejudice against women. Hood rat. I invite you to go to Google's Urban Dictionary. The hood rat is a young, promiscuous woman. A wood rat is a similar woman, young and promiscuous. I'm going to leave you with this. Get out and handle your business. Don't allow a space for bitterness to take hold. Bitterness is caused by the buildup of hurt over time, an accumulation of disappointments, sadness, and life's hurts and frustrations. Remember, the trauma-bonding narcissist will do and say all kinds of demeaning things to you. And occasionally, they will say something nice. This is what keeps you in the game. These are the trauma-bonding actions that slowly build up. This is to blind you and confuse you. And they don't care about how you feel about it or how much you are damaged. Male or female, you are here for a good time, not a long time. Him, he wants just to get some action, and to her, to get her back broken. Sex is the currency. Takeaway: don't make someone a priority in your life when you are just an option in theirs. Let's go for a look inside the mind that some of these words and phrases may have been referring to. Now, this is not to give you hope that by understanding their motives, you can change them. They will not change. This way of treating people has been working for them, and it will be easier for them just to let you go than to come clean and work things out. If you tell them that you understand them and you understand why they are behaving that way, and you give them what they want, that will only encourage them to do more of the same. You don't have their respect. If they respected you, they wouldn't have been lying to you in the first place. And they are telling their friends in confidence about what they're doing to you so they can get their advice and also update their street story. They would tell you that for someone to behave like that would be a shame, but the people around them know that you are being played like a toy in their mind. Let's take another swing at those words, a little bit deeper. Sophistry, bourgeois lying. Now, lying is not always a matter of not telling the truth. Sometimes it's a matter of telling you a story to mislead you. They will tell you the story in a way that justifies the harm they did. These people live in a world dominated by control. Remember the love bombing phase we talked about? That was where they found out all the things that were important to you, and you thought it was a real connection. Specious. It sounds good and looks good, but the perpetrator knows it's not true. A specious point will often be made in trauma bonding. It's a long lie in story form. Can be. Fallacious. Fallacious is phony information based on a story that someone may have made up or they know is not true, and they also know that you believe it. It's a gaslighter tool. Facetious. Facetious is making fun of you behind your back in front of your face. That's right. And this is when all of their friends know the joke, but you don't. And you don't because you are the joke. Like when they came past you with a few of their friends, including the person they were cheating with, and introduced you to everybody. Everybody knows but you. Hypergamy. This term is used to describe women trying to marry up. It's less offensive than gold digger. Misandry. What may look like a hatred of men could be someone just not respecting boundaries. She could be a narcissist just doing her gaslighting thing on her way to traumatizing you. She doesn't hate you. She just wants you to adore her and to be dominated by her. Misogyny. Is it really misogyny, or are they just crazy for attention? If they mistreat a bunch of people the same way, it's more likely that they are a narcissist. The hood rat or wood rat. Once again, I refer you to the Google Urban Dictionary. I will be polite. It's a woman prone to partaking in illicit behaviors. Become familiar with this mindset that these words represent. For some people, this is just their baseline. Church people know that Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and he will not depart from it." Same thing goes for the streets. Some people are poisoned by the streets, and it will not leave them. The streets are more familiar to them than being a straight-up loving human being. I hope you learned something valuable in this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos like this one.